Just keep running. I'm like an Artemis again.
I with you every step till you arrive here, Zagreus. Then I will probably ignore you like the rest. Just warning you ahead of time, all right?
Artemis! Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I'll take the special up because we can start connecting with it a bit better. So, yeah, that works out okay. No fish, though. Okay, that kind of works. And you get backstabs off instantly if you do that, which is a pretty decent little thing to have. So that's going to be pretty okay. Like, I can just go bop, and then I'm backstabbing. Yeah, that's not too bad. No, I'm the backstabber. Which means it might be a good idea to actually pair this with Achilles' own trinket. It's a thought. It's a thought. Okay, I guess this is the gym run. No gold things. Okay, gym run it is. Which is good. We're only a few more decorations away from getting the bunch of diamonds, which I can then use to upgrade my stuff, actually, so it's not terrible.
Okay.
The gym world run. Yeah, okay, it's just money and gyms. I'm not against it. I'm taking any damage yet, but could use, like, other stuff, too. That's good. That works. That works. That works all pretty well. Oh, got hit by that one, though, when he came out. Cosmic Egg ranked up. No, I'm going to hold on to my money for now. I do want to see how they deal with the Achilles Patroclus stuff. Sorry, I was adjusting. So I wonder why he's so upset with Achilles. I think there's many reasons to forever to be upset with Achilles. That's why Achilles is Achilles. There's many reasons to be upset with him. But I wonder what his specific thing. I wonder if he's like feels abandoned by Achilles or something, or I don't know. Maybe Achilles did abandon him to some respect. Also, money.
That's a lot of coin.
Any more money? No. And more HP. Never can get enough of it. That's a Chaos Gate. And yes, we will be taking the Chaos Gate again. I am going to switch off the Cosmic Egg, though. Stop it. After this one, like after the first area, because I cannot be trusted, I've learned. Thank you for the HP. Ooh, but I do kind of need stuff. No, we'll do a Chaos Boon. We can work with having a Chaos Boon early on to be a little on the goofier side. The Chaos. Yeah, it's been great. Chaos is starting to like me. That I appreciate. I mean, it's this one. No more gold, but better damage from behind. Kind of sucks I'm not going to get gold, so don't pick the gold one. Oh, there you go. Easily done. But the damage from behind is going to be, like, key to making this one work. Okay, this guy, though, I can't really get behind that easy. Ugh. Just gotta be a little safer. There we go. Boom. Just play smart and safe. Dionysus, what do you got for me?
I got to tell you, I cannot believe that little Artemis Artemis is hanging out with you. She doesn't hang with anybody, man. But I digress. Take this.
Artemis fucking hates everyone. But you're alright, Zag. Alright, hangover on my attack. I want more nectar stills. I think there's, still have more to give out. I just need to give more of it out. Ugh, bad moving. We're learning, we're getting better. Well, we're gonna get out of that situation really quickly there. Poke, poke.
Someone will like this.
Yeah, we need to start giving them to the gods to start kind of picking like god routes we want to go down on. What god do you want to go down on? If you had to date a god though, which god would you actually end up dating? Not just go down on. Please, we're expanding the question out, you dirty-minded perverts. I think Ares would be terrible. Let's just be honest here. There's a few you're just gonna automatically have to discount from this. Ares are gonna discount pretty quickly. Zeus, for many reasons you just don't want to get involved in, obviously. Like, that shit's like, that's the definition of we liked your vibe from across the room, but one of them is lying while they say that. And that is a dangerous scenario you don't want to ever find yourself in. So Zeus is off the table. Same with Hera by that respect then.
Chaos has evolved.
I feel like Aphrodite's like the answer you give, but not the answer you actually think you want, you know? It's like, oh, I want the goddess of love, but would she love me more? Like, would it be fun to date someone who loves everyone? Like, I guess if you're into polyamory, I think Aphrodite's like gotta be the secure pick, right? Because she's never gonna get jealous, and if you don't get jealous, then you're good. The only problem is you might learn you don't like polyamorism if you hang out with Aphrodite. I feel like there's something with Poseidon that you can get, you know, like it'd be long distance, but like if you ever need to go see him, you could just like go to the ocean and boom, he's there. But if you're ever on land, he's not there. But that's like good for distance.
All clear.
I feel like there's a lot there. I think Poseidon would be pretty jealous, but like, who's gonna love you more than the sea? You know, like, I think there's something to Poseidon. Hades, I think, is rough.
Charon's shock.
For all the reasons Hades keeps bringing up, that's rough. Is that a what's the?
Lots of coin there.
Oh, it was just blue that time. I thought it was gonna get special.
Should come in useful.
All right, let me look here real quick. I mean, we're gonna keep doing the nectar thing. Give me that nectar. Free my soul. I ate the food. No. Well, I didn't. Piss. Now I feel stupid. No, I feel smart. I'm smart.
Heads up to Tiffany. I think I found a murderer for you.
No. Ah, shit. Okay, that's a little rough there. A little hard to get used to hers move attacks. I can get used to it though. Just give me some time. Okay, smaller room. We're also just going off of the gods based here, you know. So I'm pulling a little bit from outside by bringing up Zeus's, you know, relationship stuff. But I'm only kind of pulling from this game. Let's be fair here again. I'm not trying to pull from actual mythology, but we just do know the Hera stuff is rough. I keep getting hit by her attacks later on. I gotta be a little more careful of them. You just gotta be, and like, but we know that. That's, I feel like that's like, we're not even trying to speak outside the lore phase, you know? Jeez, her attacks are getting a little rough for me to dodge, but we got her. Got the murderer. Or I murdered the murderer. Okay.
Where'd the other one go?
Where did Meg go? Back home? Varatha just shuddered. So yeah, Zeus is off the table because of Hera, and probably just because of Zeus in general as well. We were going to change the cosmic egg because for the love of God, I have to help myself. Oh, broken urns have a chance to contain healing items seems pretty good. And receive 100 gold. If I take that now,
Okay.
I think I just got 100 gold. Sick. I'll take that, and we'll just level it up. We can change it out next time. Going through the people we have here. Artemis would never hang out with you and probably may not even like you. So, off the table again.
Asphodel.
As I think some people might be into that, but I think she would literally never talk to you. So, it would probably not be a great experience. We already went over Poseidon. I gave a nectar to Patroclus or whatever. Patroclus. He has nectar, don't worry. He has a nectar that he gave me the blade that lets me... I'm on fire! That's like, if I take damage, I get longer invincibility frames. I already gave it to him. So, he does not need nectar. Honestly, the gods need nectar. Other gods. Hermes, I think, would be like a fun boyfriend, but again, a very distant boyfriend.
You ever get the feeling life's moving all too quickly for you, boss? Well, Dionysus doesn't, as you're probably aware.
Dionysus seems like probably your best boyfriend. I just expect to get cheated on kind of vibe, you know? Like, seems like it would be a fun boyfriend experience. There will be some downsides. That's it. You'll have to deal with that. Like, there will be downsides. He'll be kind of shitty. He's not going to be that, like, on the up and up with you all the time. And you either got to be okay with that, or you just gotta dump his ass, girl. You know, maybe Ares isn't that bad, as long as you're like, oh, if you're like a warrior, or you're like a soldier, and you go with Ares, I mean, Ares fucking would be awesome. Yeah, you can't be a dove if you go out with Ares, but I feel like that's part of the deal. If you were a dove going out with Ares, it'd be a rough experience. You're like, no, I love peace. It's like, well, why are we going out? I feel like that would be understandable. Who else is on my list? Honestly, Hades just looking more up and up every single time. Every time we talk about him, you know, distant, cold, but, you know, like, if you can get along with that kind of a steer relationship, he seems alright. It's not the best, but, like, Jesus, actually, compared to the rest, he might be a real catch in this scenario.
Good enough.
Athena, obviously, probably the actual best one. Genuinely, probably Athena, just like a normal person, a good-hearted person. I have the gold, that's why I got it. So I can maybe see Athena actually being like the best choice, but it feels like cheating. Like Athena's generally always the good person.
You're going to like this.
Get the call, get the palm, and my attacks get more hangover. I don't need the food. Thank you, Karan. I can't steal from you. I'm thinking about it, though. Thinking about it every day. Oh, shit. I haven't seen Athena in, like, 10 runs?
Time for another voyage aboard the barge of death.
Finally time to see her again. Yeah, there's not really a back attack to the giant crystals, is there? There just sort of is an attack. Genuinely trying to think who else you could date here. I mean, obviously the big winner is Nyx for all the reasons. Seems like a great person, loves you, loves the darkness, is probably some version of evil incarnate, already has kids, doesn't want more. Like, you're just sold on Nyx at this point. Meg seems to hate, you know, has a lot of hang-ups, so I don't know about her. Hypnos I'd probably kill if you ever dated. Just be like the most passive-aggressive person of all time. Achilles is actually probably your answer. He's not a god, but Achilles seems like a great guy. Though...
Lady Athena.
Did I give Athena her nectar yet? Oh, I have to find out.
I'm indebted to you, goddess, for all that you and your side of the family have done for me.
Well, it simply isn't in my nature to allow such offerings to go unanswered, noble cousin. In turn, I wish for you to have this with my compliments.
Okay.
Lady Athena.
The Hour Pendant. Thank you.
There's
What do we got?
something that I've wished to tell you, Zagreus. There is no shame in your upbringing. Many of us on Olympus, we likewise were born and raised under the strangest circumstances.
God, Athena's...
Someday I'll have to tell you about mine.
Yeah, you will. We'll do proud bearing.
Strength of the goddess.
If you don't know about the background... Oh, this person we never gave. This is the one person we actually haven't given the gift to. Athena was born, Zeus ate her like Kronos ate Zeus. But unlike Zeus, Athena split open Zeus's head by bursting out... Oh, no. She had a massive headache because of Zeus. And then Zeus split his own head open with an axe, I believe, was the idea. I believe. So I'll be over in a sec.
From within a humble residence in Asphodel reverberates the golden-sounding voice of Lorn Eurydice, who once attempted to escape the underworld and failed utterly, much like Prince Zagreus.
You watch yourself, old man. Eurydice, thank you for making me feel welcome in your pleasant home. Can't say the same for most places I've been lately. I have a small gift I wanted you to have.
Oh, that's awful sweet of you, Your Royal Majesty. Bringing me fresh ingredients like this. Know what? Here's something for you two. Help keep you safe out there.
Yeah, Athena like came out, was like, I'm ready to go, and he's just like, you know what? Guess she's not awful. Guess she's great. And then that's how Athena survived. I don't know if he's supposed to happen with an axe. I feel that's what I remember, but I could be wrong.
Obvious, would you? Spindly little thing, whiny voice. Heard he's officially serving in your court, making music.
He is.
Of course I know Orpheus. We're mates.
You're mates, huh? Just as long as you don't count on him for anything. Hasn't even mentioned me, has he? Well, if he ever does, you tell him I am doing great. I'm great.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna do the next boons I find have upgraded rarity. We're gonna try to go for some boons.
Ooh, that's good.
I believe that is Orpheus's lover, so hasn't even talked to her. Oh, Thanatos again. Are we fighting?
Still at it, I see. You're stubborn, and you are going to get me in a heap of trouble before all is said and done.
Why are you mad at me? Oh no, we're just fighting again. Okay.
Occasionally, yes.
You can have that one, man. It's fine. I can just kill the small ones. You can have all the other ones. No offense, man. You're so not winning this one. Thanks for the free HP. Oh, you can have that guy, actually. Whoop!
That's settled.
Yeah, it was settled. With me winning. Thanks for the next HP, bitch. Get on, get on, get on. Oh, should I move the controller?
To hand it to you, Zag. You're easy to track down. The shades of Tartarus are beginning to fear you even more than your Lord Father.
They won't fear me once they get to know me.
I'm not so sure about that. Even I'm beginning to fear you, I think. Seems I don't know you as well as I thought.
Jesus. What does he mean by that? What does he mean? I mean, I guess I'm really strong. Yeah, if you don't know the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, Orpheus, went down to the underworld, pretty much made his way all the way through, because he's just that damn good. And he almost made it all the way back to the surface. The only thing he couldn't do was look back at his love. And then he saw the surface, so he saw the light, turned around to look at her, and she was cast back to the underworld because he turned around. Hanger for the foes inflicted on other foes near them for every 4 seconds. That seems good. Do peer pressure. Alright, let's go see if we can get a diamond. Diamond! Yeah, Orpheus is a kind of a sad... That's why he's a big sad sack and won't sing. But also, why is he ever trying to hang out with his girlfriend / wife, whatever it was? Probably wife. Lover. Classic men can't trust a moment, true. As a certified man, I think you can trust men, actually. They're okay. As a certified man, what are the uncertified men of our times? Sir, show me your man license, please, real quick. Yeah, I'm looking at your license and registration. I'm not seeing the man card on here. You revoked. Back to the Shadow Realm. At the end of the day, all we're focused on is getting that sweet, sweet poison on that guy. Oh, I didn't dodge like I thought I was. Ah. Poseidon's Cult objectively seems like the best one. It's so good. Poke, 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 poke. There we go. Easy. The uncertified man. Once you have broken a bro code, but sometimes you have to break the bro code. You know, to be a good man, sometimes the bro code must be broken. Maybe a bad man is a man who breaks the bro code for bad reason, and a bad man's a man who doesn't break the bro code for good reasons.
You can just walk into Elysium, do you?
Yeah, I literally am just going to walk into Elysium, Dad. Dad. Athena, or in the final encounter in each underworld region, takes zero damage for the first few times you get hit. Yeah, sure. Equip that. Why not? Sometimes the bro code, yeah, it's just a guideline you gotta follow, and there's truth that can be in there, right? Like, sometimes it is bros before hoes. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, don't get too fucking men, as other men know. If you know this, if you met people who date before, a guy will go out with a girl and then just straight up disappear from your life for the next like 4 months if they like her. He's just like gone, vanish into the ether. And you're like, what happened? He's like, oh, he's going out with a girl, and then he'll like not tell you anything, and then something will go wrong, and you'll be like, well, what's up? You seem super depressed. He's like, well, everything was going wrong, and I just didn't tell anyone about it, and now I'm super depressed, and everything fell apart. And you're like, what? Yeah. And if you have not had that experience, A, you might be a woman, which is great. You have a different kind of experience, I assume, of dealing with hearing stories about terrible men, which I believe would be common as well. Or you have not hung out with a lot of guys, or all your friends don't date, which, you know, could happen. I'm not against the asexual crowd. I'm against the asexual crowd here, actually. Never mind, take it all back. I'm anti. I'm the one who knocks. Hey, Poseidon. I have.
Fine handiwork, if I say so myself. Its line is nigh invisible and causes denizens of my domain to flock to it like mortals to temples of mine. Good fortune with that thing.
I love that he's just like, that's your fucking rules. I will do the flood shot. It's pretty good. Alright, more Gimworlds for the Gimworld case. Yeah, but like, I have a few friends. Who end up like this every time it happens. And then like after the event of like, let's say it doesn't work out. Right now it's working out. I think he has a high chance of working out for at least another couple of years. And then it could end up in like, it's over territory, like marriage style. Like, you're kind of in it and then we would know if bad things happen. But like, it'll be like, oh, you know, the thing happened, it didn't work out. And it's like, I have to go see a therapist, I'm super depressed. And it's like, oh, why didn't you talk to any of us? Like, I don't want to burden you. I mean, bro, we're friends. You're not burdening us by telling us about your life or by appearing in ours every once in a while, my guy. Or it's like the more classic one where it's like, I'm gonna make a big decision about a girlfriend, and I'm not gonna tell anyone about it, and you're all just to trust that I made the right one. And it's like, what? I don't know. Faithful twist, sure.
Should be useful.
Healing? Heck yeah, that was worth it. I want more damage, I'll take it.
Was I brought here to be left alone?
Yeah, he is wondering where Achilles went.
I was unkind last time, stranger. Forgive my indiscretions there, or don't, but I wished to apologize.
Think nothing of it, sir. Though, if there's something I could do to help, you'd tell me, wouldn't you?
You have no power to release me from this coil, I'm afraid. So just go on about your
I can't. I'm probably the one person that can help you out. I'll take the food though. Thank you. And we will do Athena. Yeah, it's funny. My married friend in here, my wife are in here, and they're like, it can't be us. But yeah, no shit, it's neither of you. Love y'all. Shit, it is him. Son of a bitch.
Has arrived in short order.
Yeah, hey man.
Short order? That was another jab about my height, wasn't it?
I do not jab. All of my strength goes into every strike. Observe.
But I mean, everyone has a friend like this. I don't know if women do this as much. I just generally don't, just because I have less. No, women do this. They also go like the same way. I was gonna lie. I thought about it now, and I'm like, I have had plenty of female friends who have been like, I've got a boyfriend, I'm gone, and they like act like we also can't be friends because the boyfriend would get jealous. It's like a classic experience. Now I think guys are, I'll be honest, I think it's a fair assumption a little bit. I don't think it's a great assumption, but let's be honest, men are kind of not the best at being friends with a woman, so I can kind of get why another guy would be like, I'm not falling for that fucking trick, bro. Alright, Poseidon.
Well done.
Got him. Didn't even get hurt.
Challenger. Most welcome here. Until we meet again.
Talking a little bit about the gender politique of the world there. But like, yeah, I kind of like understand it to some degree. Like, I get it. One sec, let me go see what Athena does. Yeah, I'll take short footing. Whatever gets me up closer to that prophecy being done. But it does kind of stink when that happens, because you're like, well, I wasn't really planning on dating you. Or like, I don't know, I was mature enough to ask women who I was friends with to be like, do you want to go out on a date, or is this like a friendship thing? And they're like, it's a friendship thing. And I was like, okay, fair enough. Then I'm just going to go back on Tinder or go for my own dating profile. And I'm married, so all that shit kind of gone out the window anyways. Now I'm like, I'm good. I got the woman I love.
And often
Painful coil.
Really as good as it gets for mortal kind.
This is the best.
My health, although I'm full.
I also don't have any more nectar, so Artemis just come with me. But I can kind of get it. After you deal critical damage to a foe near it is marked. Okay. Oh, after you cast or hit with an attack or special, fire a seeking arrow. That seems pretty good. We'll do with that. So I don't think I had any like curse adoptions, but yeah. So I think there's a lot of cases of men not being the best about their intentions. Like the complaints about friend zones are the example of that shit going way awry. So I'm just gonna throw bombs in there. I think women have a better understanding of how to, they can put men in the corner of like, I'm not into you. I think men have a really hard time of being like, you are in the no going out zone. That's always been my internal thinking about it. I could be wrong though. I am also a kind of a strange person, so I could just be wrong. There's always a chance with me. Ow.
Regenerating.
Yeah, that's why married couples always hang out as married couples and not as like the guy of the wife and the wife of the other friends, like the wife of the other husband and the husband of the other wife ever hang out by themselves, really. It's just like a thing that doesn't happen. I think most people are just like, it's just not worth the risk involved. Yeah, I don't know, just how it is. The eye that doesn't wander can never wander, something like that. I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers with my spear. I don't know if any of that makes sense. I think for some it does. You hear all these like weird stories about people that you're like, what the fuck is going on here? We also hear plenty of stories of like that not happening. So I don't know. I also think guys have like a, maybe I'm wrong. This is like my thinking, and I think I'm just kind of abnormal. Maybe. Fuck, that one came back. Shit, I'm just gonna, 1 second. I'm just gonna break this up. Let's break it up. Break it up, kids. I'm gonna hit a lot. The shield guys just are my true kryptonite all the time. Whatever, HP's mine. People just doing weird shit when they have the chance to. And so I think there's some... Look, we don't want to admit there's a truth there that we're better than that. But... yeah, just people just were weird. So I just think it's always good to reduce the problem than be a part of the leading to more problem. Like... it works well because we all know each other, we all kind of know everything, like me and my friends, but like, if this guy didn't know me and this girl knew me, blah blah blah, and like, I'd known her for years and he only knew me for like a day, would that be better? Like, would that trust then be built up, or would it be like, well, this guy's fucking feeding her shitty information about me because he's like saying shit about me that I don't agree with, even if it could be true, even if you don't agree with it, like, am I just being fucked with? Who knows? I don't. That's a lot of thinking too much for me on that. I'm just happy I have my friends that are kind of all works out for itself at this point. Oh, I got hit there. I thought I had a little more call on me. I'm getting a little beat up now. Where's the flower at? Oh, you're over there. Daedalus hammer. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Perfect.
Perfect. Poseidon or money? Ooh, wait, thing. Probably gonna do money now.
Don't make me laugh.
Okay, I just got hit like by a million things, I think. Okay, I need to be better about some of these attacks. There we go. There we go.
How many times?
Thank you. Now I will take the gold. Well, this chat said, I have a friend that isn't allowed to have guy friends, but her boyfriend can have as many girlfriends as he wants. She can't even be a friend of me, which I don't care about at this point, but I do think it's more telling her boyfriend's trust and ego or anything about me. Yeah, that would be a sense of, like, very unhealthy relationship. Like, let's say me and my wife were like, you can't really have any guy friends, and I can't really have any girlfriends, and then we both stuck to that. I don't think it's, like, the healthiest thinking. Like, I think everyone should be able to trust each other. But I also don't think it's, like, a really bad thinking. Like, I think people are just, like, you're just gonna mitigate that risk factor out by a lot by doing that. Bad influence seems good. And I don't look at that horribly. I don't think I look at it greatly, but it's more, like, net neutral to me. And if it's followed, it's very net neutral. And usually it plays out more like... it kind of folds out that way. Like, I don't have many friends that are girls now that I have gotten older. Those girls have kind of gone off with their boyfriends or have just moved out of my life.
You seek to break through to the
Let's listen to this first.
world, but you shall not achieve your goal whilst I yet live and breathe, or the equivalent of it here in the splendors of Elysium.
And you leave me with little choice but to make you shut up already, and your bull-headed manservant there.
That Minotaur whom you address is my dear friend, you preconceived stain upon the earth. Asterius and
Thank
I
you,
are
Theseus,
brothers
for
here in
defending his
death,
honor.
as we were enemies in life. Not that you could ever understand fraternal bonds as strong as ours.
God damn it, Theseus, I respect you so much more knowing you're like, you don't make fun of my friend! But yeah, I mean, that's like normal friendship. I don't have any, I think one of the weirdest stories about me is so I don't have any of my friends back from, high school at all. I have none. I have none of those friends ever. A lot of them, like, bailed out of my life, or, like, I went to go do different things. I just sort of, I didn't look down on them, I think. But I was more like, I want to go do more with my life and play League of Legends. I want to go to school and try to do more. Now, I guess I'm the one streaming, which is funny enough. But I think a lot of them I'd still like to keep in contact with, but they just sort of, didn't keep in contact with me, so I didn't keep in contact with them. I'm also very annoying like that, where I'm like, oh, you know, I reached out to you once and then you didn't reach out to me again. Well, then it is over between us. Like, I'm not having any more discussions with you. Like, I've done my duty. But that's a little austere, I think, of me. One second to focus a bit on this fight. But again, I feel like people are like, that's weird. Like, my dad, for example, one of the coolest guys I know, haha, I love my father, has like a bunch of friends from his like previous, like from childhood that he's still like best friends with. But I'm like, I have none of that. But I have like really good friends that I'm friends with now. And that's what like I find more my importance from. Like, as long as I got people that I do care about. Alright, here's the call. One sec. Who we got? Ares again. Alright, cool. Well, that was a bad spot for you to be in. I do find it interesting, though, to some degree, right? It's like, I think my wife has a lot of more, I don't think she has a lot of guy friends. I think she has a lot of acquaintances, is what I would put it as. But because of the business profession she lives in, or stays in, I think she ends up having a lot more guy interactions, so she's more okay with them, and I think they're more okay in general. They're more calm. Also, got him! It's like that, what's it called? Ability to, Garbius, Zagreus, is that, I think if you just, you know, stay with each other longer, like adapt to actually just working with each other, all that shit kind of goes out the window. But also, as a teacher, I heard of plenty of teachers cheating on their husbands/wives with another guy, so what can I say? We'll keep the nut equipped. You heard some things, you know, as a teacher. You get to you moved around. You heard some stuff.
I'm almost to the top. Check.
Not all of it was good. Not all of it was good stuff, but you heard some stuff. I mean, I still think the best story of all time as a student teacher was I was working at a pretty rough school. I had a pretty, my CT, which is like your controlling teacher, is what I always called them. I think it was really just the teacher who was like supposed to be training you. She was all right. She wasn't that great. Me and her did not get along super well. Mostly just because she, like, instead of like, she just would be like, you need to do this. I'm like, I don't know what I need to be doing because I've never done this. You're my person teaching me. And she's like, kind of figured out, moron. And I was like, well, that's not happening very quickly and probably to her liking. And I'm not doing well the way she wants to. So we just had to work on it. But the amount of times she was like, a parent told me like, because it's so rough that people like need to go and work out or like chill afterwards, of like teachers she picked up who were like super drunk or like, like high on acid. I was just told all of this as like a young little tyke becoming a teacher, and I was like, Jesus Christ kind of moments. And it was like, yeah, that's just kind of how it is. So apparently pick up a teacher's like face down their own vomit. And I was like, okay. And like, yeah, you'll get used to that, you know. Just like sometimes teachers are a bit strange. They're their own people. And I was like, I don't know if this is the tale you want to tell me. But also you'd be like, one thing you find out about people who are like you know, going through shit or doing shit is they can really keep it together for a long time before it all goes apart. So maybe they legitimately were just keeping it together for a long time. She seems extremely stable, just like wasn't the nicest person to me, but in control of her classroom, I mean, she was incredible. She was an incredible teacher. I'll give her that. I think she was really good. I'll want to throw my whole reputation on that one. But it's also tough. Oh, I'm poisoned. One sec. There you go. So, like, I don't know. People are interesting. You'll learn that nothing is ever true. There are no rules that you can really live by for a long time. But I always find it interesting that when people, like, there are rules that kind of almost get societally made that we all kind of agree with, which is like, guys shouldn't be should be friends with girls and girls shouldn't be friends with guys. And we all kind of disagree with it, but we all kind of sequester ourselves out like that naturally almost. And I don't know how much of that is like due to society or how much is we just do that by ourselves and how much is just like what we feel is right even if it isn't right. Greater call. Let's go. Just things to think about. You spend active deals 100% and hits a larger area. Fuck yeah, let's go. That should be fun. Sure, head on back.
Fishing point there.
Fishing point there? Understood. Activated.
Come on up.
The scuffer again. Damn you, scuffer. I need a different type of fish. I'd rather get gold now at this point then. But yeah. You learn a lot. People make bad decisions.
Not yet.
But also, I will say this. This has always been my opinion, and it always just sounds bad. I think cheating is like a bad thing, but it's not like the worst thing. I think it's something that can be worked over very effectively. It just has to be worked on. Like, cheating doesn't happen randomly, unless you're just like a pure asshole, and then you're like, I don't give a shit. But like, cheating is the thing that like something has happened, and if you don't want to work with that person more, I think that's also very valid. But it's like, it's usually like no one cheats because they think it's like the best thing ever. They're not like, ah, yes, another cheating day for me. It's probably because something has happened in the relationship that needs to be talked about. Now, should you cheat? Obviously not. But is it like the worst sin committed by God? No, that's murder. I've looked it up. It's the 10 Commandments. Coveting thy neighbor's wife, also in there as well. So this plan, this whole point I had, I don't know what's going on with it anymore, but it's going somewhere. But where? I've lost it completely. Never mind. Well, I'm an atheist, so Bible, get owned, nerd. Then someone's gonna be like, and that's why you're an atheist, because you don't think cheating's that bad. I gotta remove myself from we're gonna cut all of it. Hey everyone, how's it been? A great day. So sorry, the recording got lost a little bit ago. I actually just was starting off this run. I lost it all, but it's going really well so far. I've gotten a really good spear run. We're using the Achilles spear, and it's going really well. The one thing I find crazy about cheating is, like, so I do, you know, when I worked full-time, I'm fucking exhausted. And the idea of, like, spending time, well, this is probably just because I love my wife a lot, but, like, spending time with another person to, like, do anything instead of just going home and hanging out with my wife, who's awesome, would be like, it just sounds awful. It sounds like the worst experience ever. I'm like, bro, it's so much work, and I can just go home and talk to her, and she fucking rules. Like, it's so easy. But this is the point I was getting at earlier, but I stand by it. Gold me.
Shiny.
Like, I'd rather just put more time into work, honestly.
I'll take it. Enough of this place.
You say enough of this place, but, buddy, we're still gonna be here for a while. Alright, that was gold. I mean, we'll just go to Dionysus next. I don't know. Also, I gotta be careful of wife posting too much. Everybody loves a guy who loves their wife. Everybody does not like a guy who keeps talking about their wife. You gotta be careful of these things. These are the things you must watch out for. Poke, 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 Nickelodeon. The problem is I'm already a wife guy, I'm just really good at hiding it. And that's the power, that's what you should do. You should be the best hiding of being a wife guy ever. That's what makes you a good wife. That's what makes a good wife guy. How good are you hiding that you're a wife guy? Oh, found it.
In the name of Hades.
Numbing sensation, hell yeah.
Yum.
Yum.
One Satyr sack coming right up.
Do I go for anything more? No, we should just not go for anything more. Charon, you gotta calm down, bud. We'll go for a small Poseidon boon. Rip current. Sick. And we'll go for some HP. And we'll go fight Hades again. I think we'll get another win on this one. We're pretty high up there. Hey, Serby.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell accepts another Satyr sack.
Thank you, boy.
I'm just gonna read this comment so we can talk about this, and while I'll go and fight Hades, which would be a funny way. We have, I was cheated on in high school. They denied it always, but I had many people tell me it happened. Ironically, this person is also the girl that broke up with me, saying she didn't want to marry her high school sweetheart. Probably BS, but still ironic. Yeah, the one thing I have found, I think it's like towards college time of dating, is I dated a little bit in high school, not much. Dated far more community college to college days. That all stuff in high school is a fucking nightmare zone of dating. No one has anything figured out. Let's talk Hades, and we'll get more into it.
From the heavens. Snow, they call it. Look carefully upon each fleck. Tiny crystals, but structurally weak. They melt. This surface realm, it is held up by mine.
If you're quite finished teaching me about this snow phenomenon, can we get on with brutally trying to kill each other here?
You're not listening.
You wish to have your mortal-colored blood spill once again upon this bed of snow, then fine. Let us proceed.
He's getting to the fact that this realm is held up by his realm. Zagreus, pay attention.
Get out.
Prepare.
No more acorn.
Oh, I just got hit 3 times. I've been... It's gone bad. Alright. Oh, I'm getting hit a lot. I need to calm down. There we go.
I know where you are.
Alright. Poseidon time.
Poseidon ought not meddle in others' affairs. Do you even realize what you're doing, boy?
That's right.
There it is.
Stubborn oaf.
Justice for a father.
Such utter disrespect.
No, stay back. Stop hitting me. I'm getting my spear off. I don't know what boiling blood even really does. Oh, I keep getting hit by it though, that's for sure. Don't know what it does, but I'm gonna keep being the one hit by it. I'm just playing really poorly right now. Let's focus back in. Sorry I can't talk about cheating in high school. Even though, let's get into it. The real thing is like high school, just nothing figured out. People just say weird shit they don't understand. They think they have to say. Like, it's so fascinating that we let children do anything. Like, they'll say shit that they think makes sense. They'll be like, no, this is what I want, even though they have no idea what that is. Like, it is utterly is something so unique to high schoolers. Oh, yep. Fair enough. Let's go Greater Call again. God, dude, hit me in the back like 3 times. Okay, one sec. back up. We're just gonna do little dot damage. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Ugh.
Observe. Darkness.
Alright, there he is.
Can't do that.
Sorry, I'm focusing again. And no offense to the people who are in high school. You're gonna say a lot of stupid shit, it's okay. Woo-wee!
Your youth provides you with a certain mindless strength, but such power has its limits.
We'll see.
You can't kill me.
We'll try.
Here comes a real water power.
Take this, fucker. That's my second deathified. Shit.
No.
I can't shoot through the spear as well. Take that. Backstab, 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 backstab. Ah. Jesus. Why is it going that way? I meant to aim down. Ah! Oh, whoops. That's fine. How did I get hit? What did I get hit by? Oh, come on. Oh, yep, no, yep, okay. Yeah, I'm just running into him now. Shit. I don't have any more Death Defiances. Get him some more. Just focusing on the focusing in. Oh, I had more deathified. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Might still be a chance here.
Idiot.
Just keep the poison going. Oh shit, he hit me. How did he hit me? Where did he hit me from? Ah! I want to keep the poison up on him, honestly. Everything else is sort of just good if it happens. Shit. We're doing okay. Shit. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. That was a bad fight all down the line. Oh. I'll talk to you later, Dean. Good last fight. Holy shit. Oh. Could have gone worse? I don't know, man. I was one tap from death. Total clears another one. Let's go. Another one for the spear, too. Spear's making its way up there in the ranking. Taking the blood. Holy shit. God damn. Mom, I'm coming out covered in blood. Don't worry about it.
Hey, think I see a fish.
Fish! Sorry, Mom. I might be able to spend less time with you, but I'm catching a damn fish. A surface fish. Come on, baby. Bass. Let's get for bass. A trout! Never mind. We're so back. Is this a trout? What is this? What is term for trout? On the surface, we distinguish between aquatic creatures that live in the drinkable water rivers and lakes that dot the terrain, and those of Lord Poseidon's salt-filled seas. In the former category, the trout is a perfectly common breed, though here in the underworld it cannot be found. You will learn more the more trout you catch. Holy.
It's...
Mom! I found a trout!
That you, Zagreus?
Oh, I found a trout!
So good to see you again, Zagreus. Since last you left, I couldn't help but think the worst about what happened after I had left. Or soon before. You mentioned Nyx. You don't suppose that she and Hades wanted me out of the way?
She's bringing it up. She's bringing it up. She's saying, "Hey, your dad hung out with Nyx a lot. Is he cheating on me?"
I just don't think that can be. Though let me ask you, how long did you know Father? And Nyx for that matter. Did they seem trustworthy?
She's doing it.
Yes. I knew them long enough to have decided yes, that they were trustworthy. As much as anyone I've ever met. But I also know never to be trusting to a fault. I have to consider the possibility I was deceived.
Especially since neither of them is being forthcoming with me even now, right? And yet, I have this feeling something else is going on, Mother. The way that Father speaks of you, the way Nyx speaks of you, I think they care for you.
Yeah, I think they like you a lot.
Well, they have a funny way of showing it, I think. Your father, so you have to get through him each time you visit me?
Yeah, I've killed Dad 4 times now.
I do. Mother, what if Father thinks that he's protecting you? Have you considered that?
Protecting me? Why, Zagreus, what do you mean by that? As you can see, I can fend for myself.
Well, you're from Olympus, aren't you? But the gods, none of them seem to know you're here. So...
What? How would you know something like that? Zagreus? Ah, curse the fates. You're leaving me again.
Or maybe this is the Persephone story.
Be long.
Also, bye. Man, big noises.
Hold that thought, Mother.
What do you got for me, Hypnos?
What happened to you? You just died? You just plain died, like nothing stabbed you, bludgeoned you, poisoned you, burned you, crushed you, blew you to bits, turned you to stone, but you're back here. Must have been those natural causes mortals talk about.
Thanks, Hypnos.
Probably.
Achilles, I keep seeing your boyfriend. You gotta bring this up.
Been waiting for me in the courtyard, Achilles. Exogryph. Never entirely believed it was real.
Between us, lad, I wish it wasn't. Was such a thing available to my enemies during my fighting days, I surely would have come here even sooner. But I trust you have the training to use it well. May it serve you as it served the fire goddess Hestia. She hasn't needed it in a while.
I'll use it to the best of my ability, sir.
Thanatos is not here. We have no nectar.
To my domain, boy.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna pet the dog though first.
Hey, did you see, boy? The old lounge is good as new again. You have to check it out. Just
don't invite the dog back there, Zacharias. Do not invite the dog back there.
Each savage countenance of Cerberus lights up to hear the news. Doubtless beginning to assemble stratagems for ravaging the lounging area once more.
No, we cannot let him just go. No.
Don't even think about it, boy.
I'll give you a pet. You gotta stay here, man. I cannot spend more money on that thing. Who's my little guy? Love you too. Okay, hey, Dad.
I told you, boy. I told you. There's no escape from here. Learn that the hard way, then.
Yeah, it wasn't a great way.
Many more important things. Mother left because she never even knew I was alive. Thanks to you. She's got a lot of questions herself, as you can probably imagine. I'm headed back to her. You going to cooperate?
No, he is not going to cooperate, Zacharias.
Nonsense. Listen to me. If you have any sense remaining in that head of yours, I caution you not to discuss this here and now.
Yeah, there's some problem with discussing it here.
Let me find her. She demands it.
No. I'll hear no demands from you.
Hello there.
Hey.
Maybe
I'm
you'll
gonna
have something
go.
more affordable next time.
So what's the cheapest thing I can get in each area? I'm gonna try this real quick. I'm just gonna go do the trim.
This color ought to suit the hole back there.
It was perfectly acceptable before.
Okay, but I don't have the purple anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna go get all of these small ones. Not because maybe I can change them out. Okay, so yeah, it just changes that, but I don't know if it's changing anything else. Would that do the prophecy? I'm gonna talk to everyone first, and I'll do that. I wonder if that would affect the prophecy. If I get all those, and I can get like the big crystal, and I can upgrade some more stuff.
Tall, woodsy type. I get the impression maybe you know each other.
Yeah, Orpheus, you know this person?
Why, yes. I know Eurydice. Or, I once knew her, I should say. Why ever would you ask me such a thing, my friend?
Because she's pissed at you?
I saw her, mate. In Asphodel. She's doing fine up there. All on her own. The two of you used to know each other then?
We more than knew each other, Zagreus. We were husband and wife.
Oh, okay, they were husband and wife.
She was my muse. To think that we are doomed to be apart during our afterlives. Oh well.
Well, don't you have a message I could bring to her if we should meet again? Something like that?
Nevertheless.
I don't wish to trouble her again, my friend. Speak not to her of me, all right? I have my memory of her. It is enough.
Man, do you ever feel like such a failure? You don't even talk to your wife?
Be serious.
Zach.
And after that, Dusa, you are to clean the rafters once again and prune the gardens thoroughly. By then it should be time to tend the kitchens and sweep the lounging area a second time.
Yes, right away.
Jesus, Nix.
Poor Dusa.
That's like it's a work order and a half. What up?
What's new?
Think Orpheus would tell me the way out. Cause of death, infection.
Head chef. Freshly caught, just for you, chef.
Thanks for the money, big dog. I want a diamond for getting the trout? Alright. That ain't bad. Let's see what we get for if we can turn in a prophecy. So we're getting there with the prophecy ones, but it was the I think it was 6 diamond. No, it was 4 if I do one more renovation. Alright, let's just do one more. We'll get 4 diamonds and we can just really buff up ourselves real quick. Real quick then, let us do one more in the Great Hall. We'll do draperies. Bone.
Let's go with this one then.
The bone drapery.
Used to be dead drapery.
Make up your mind.
Oh, they're actually like bone drapes at the top. That's sick looking, actually. Okay, now I can go get the diamonds, and then we can upgrade ourselves some more. There we go.
The contractor's been plenty busy, thanks to me.
He's been doing great, and he loves it. I hope. God, I hope he's not mad at me. Okay, let's get the big boy stuff. It's something like crazy good. What's this? The pattern is key to entering these challenges. Okay, we'll just focus on going the way down. So we have 6. So I think the Gemstone Brilliant is like not actually that great, and neither is Nectar Vintage. The Chthonic Key Fade actually seems pretty good, and this seems all right. So, but we're just gonna head down. I think these are all gonna be fine.
I'll be on the lookout for this when I'm in the area.
Nectar Vintage.
I grant you funding and autonomy to do this job upon your earliest convenience, contractor.
You are distracting me.
I give you funding and autonomy. And we'll get a rug.
I've had a change of heart about that rug, if you don't mind.
You could make better use of your limitless time. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go and beat your ass, Dad, instead. Give me a minute, man. Give me the rug.
Should liven things a bit.
Wow.
Much of the softness of the richly woven rug the prince procured cannot be fully felt beneath his flame-licked feet.
Okay.
I guess it's soft.
Just has no feeling. I don't think I can upgrade anything in here. No, I've barely bought any shadow stuff. Okay, so we're really missing barely anything from everyone. We're actually really close on getting stuff leveled up. God of Wine, high tolerance. Hermes is really close. Even Demeter's getting pretty close. Divine pairings we're not getting much of. That's okay. Reach the surface with the hidden aspect of Varatha. Oh, okay, yeah, that one. Okay, yeah, we can do that later. We're going to try to go up with all of them, but we'll see what we're going to do next time. First things first. Eurydice is good. I think we start leveling up the Chthonic coin purse, because getting 100 gold off the bat is actually pretty decent. Do I want to use the freaking bow again? Not particularly, I'll be honest. I'd rather wish it jumped to something else, but I do need to go get darkness and gem, so bow it is. We did the loaded up last time, which was fun. But I think we'll take the special automatically seeks now of Chiron.
New arrows or something there, pal?
That's fun. So once I hit, lock on. Okay, we'll work on that next time. What do you got for me, man?
You know, pal, when you're not around and it's just me and all your weapons, I mean your infernal arms right over there, between us, they are making me a bit uncomfortable.
Can't blame you, mate. I wouldn't want to be stuck in a chamber with a bunch of legendary, quite possibly malevolent killing artifacts. Anything I can do?
Just they're real.
Oh, I didn't mean it like a bad thing, boyo. The weirder you make those things, the more it gives me the shakes and keeps me hopping like this nice and steady till the next time you get back. So thanks.
Okay.
Sure.
Alrighty, and with that, next time we'll see if we can get another 2 streak going. Hope you enjoyed watching some Hades, and I'll talk to y'all next time.